So I had a dream last night, and it was supposed to be a nightmare, but I wasn't allowing it to be. And I think that there's some type of hidden message there that I'm supposed to be hearing, but also collectively, y'all are supposed to be hearing too. So I thought that I would pull some cards. Right on the bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. I feel like somebody else could be trying to send you some type of negative energy. And whether they're doing that intentionally or not, I'm not quite sure. I feel like this is somebody who is jealous of you. Maybe they do something similar to what you do as a career, or maybe you work with them, or you've had to collaborate with them. I find it interesting that, these two characters, like, he's trying to yell at him, right? Look over here. He's like, but look here. And it's almost like people are trying to distract you. There are things that are trying to distract you, pull your attention away from what's important, but you're not allowing it. And you're also, like, he's pointing with his middle finger there. He's kind of giving him, like, the fuck you. I'm going to be paying attention to, and I'm going to put importance on the things that I feel are important. And it also says a spellbinding tale of cooperation. I think that people are working together against you. Like, people are talking shit about you behind your back. I feel like that is probably what's going on. And then you also have the Four of Pentacles on the bottom, which, like, you're standing firm, you're standing strong, you're doubling down on something. You're like, I said what I said. I believe what I believe. And you cannot tell me, you cannot convince me otherwise. And on the top of the card, it says they hoarded secrets. The question is, why? I feel like you're diving in, you're realizing things about yourself, other people, and you're feeling confident. I'm hearing something like, I knew it all along. Like, I knew it. People are trying to keep something from you. They're trying to distract you from seeing who they really are. And the reason that I think that this information is tying into the dream that I had last night is because the character in my dream that was trying to make it a nightmare was transforming itself. At one point it was Pennywise. At one point it was the Grinch. At another point it transformed into a snake. It was trying so hard to scare me. I was in a corner of a room and my daughter was there too. And when it was in the snake form, it came in and it was like so close to my face, but I wouldn't even look at it. I wouldn't give it any of my power, any of my attention. You don't deserve it. I'm not giving you that. And finally, it got so frustrated with just sitting there in my peripheral that it was like I was in this surround sound theater, is what it sounded like. And this giant roar, almost like a dinosaur roar. What you'd think of is that. And that's what it sounded like, because it was pissed. It was pissed that it was not able to draw my energy, to suck in my energy and my attention in the way that it wanted to. And then on the next card, it is the Two of Swords, which can be about avoiding making a decision. It's like, I know that this thing that I'm giving, that I maybe had given some of my energy to in the past, is no longer good for me. Or this person that I had given energy to, that I had allowed into my life, was good for me in the past, and now it's not. And I do find it interesting that there's the number 5 on all of these cards. 555 is my symbol of change. 35 cents, 75 cents, 50 cents. You could be seeing a lot of 5s. The 7 of Pentacles, which is a 25 cents. It feels like you've got to be aware of how you're investing your time and your energy. What are you pouring your time and energy and attention into? It says the invasion took years of preparation, but all the planning paid off. And I feel like this is referring to other people or energies that have been building and building over time. Now it's finally hitting all at once. And you're realizing, why am I letting this take my happiness? I'm not going to allow this to take my happiness anymore. So very interesting. Oh, and then on this card, exiled. I feel like you're going to be putting somebody, maybe it's yourself. Maybe you're putting baby in the corner. You're like, baby does need a timeout. Baby is me, and I do need to separate myself for a hot sec because I need to collect myself. And that's okay. So, very interesting. We're going to pull one more card. This is from the Enchanted Map deck, Balancing Act, Strength, and Magical Map Shifter. This is number 1144, which is very interesting because this adds up to 55. There's our number 5 yet again. And then in this one, we have 52. So again, another 5. Okay, but we do have the number 7 coming through quite a bit too. 25 adds up to 7. 52 adds up to 7. You have the number 7 on the 75 card. And it says, pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents they are. And number 5, like I said, that's a number of change. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. So there are people here who are distracting you, trying to disallow, I don't even know if that's the right word, disallow you from being the best possible version of yourself. Who are you surrounding yourself with? It says, have courage and dive in, for magic is in the process of finding a form to take. When you remember that the real strength comes from a combination of your efforts and reliance on a higher power working through you, all is possible. You can do anything now. I feel like you're pulling in, you're drawing upon your personal power. And that personal power is you being a firm decision maker, trusting yourself, and having the self-confidence, the self-esteem to say that I can do this. It's letting go of imposter syndrome. And then on the Balancing Act card, there are times when things seem a bit topsy-turvy and it feels as if you're juggling 1,000 balls in the air. Perhaps you're unsure of your footing. Now is the moment to evaluate which areas of your life need balance and then restore equilibrium. Choose harmony over discord, and great success will be yours. You'll find inner stability when you choose a balanced, focused, and level path. And that's the thing. You're not giving away your energy, and you're not taking from anybody else. I think that the image that I just keep seeing flashing in my mind of me in a corner looking away from this creature who is trying its damnedest to scare the shit out of me, and I just wouldn't let it. It's like, just hold your ground. Hold your ground. Stand your ground. It's all about the balance. So I hope that this message resonated for somebody.